minutes away from first pitch in Denver. The Cubs take on the Rockies. Next. It's a night better suited perhaps to be in a ski lodge somewhere, but we're at Coors Field in Colorado. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Colorado Rockies. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, EK will join us in a moment, but before he does, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and Fowler was retired for the game's first out. Time to check out the scouting report here as we run the numbers on this 26-year-old right-hander. Jorge Soler will be the batter. First offering on the way. Line hard into left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Pretty nice way to start your evening. 2 pitches, 2 outs. You can bet pitch count will not be a factor if he can keep bat pace up.
Anthony Rizzo will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the first pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. EK, we take a look at the home nine as they take the field here tonight. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Always important to play good baseball in front of the home crowd, and they were fortunate to get this series off on the right foot in Game 1. They'll hope to continue their winning ways here in Game number 2.
The 1-1. Fouled back. The 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he was hoping for a quick 1-2-3 to start the night. Now he's going to have a little work to do with a runner on and a dangerous cleanup hitter coming up.
Starlin Castro will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. Now here's the first pitch. Hard hit to third. Over to LeMahieu covering at the bag, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand one. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. And there you get a look at the starting pitcher, whose job it'll be to keep these guys in check. His number's right there on the right side of your screen. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Charlie Blackmon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come out of the gates slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now. But when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. And that has certainly been the case these last few games. So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Yeah, and in a good hitter's park like this one, it's going to be even more important than usual to keep that fastball down. That's right where he's got to be living.
He's set, now the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Ready now on 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here comes a 2-2. And now this is swung on and pulled down the third base line. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Troy Tulowitzki will take his cuts now. Here's the first offering. Cut fastball in there for a called strike.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Here's the 1-2. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit.
And we'll see him work both sides of the plate with the curveball going forward. So maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around.
Here now the 2-2. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway for me.
Full count offering on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Coughlin has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Corey Dickerson will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he is in there.
Well, the silver lining to this play is the fact that the runner on third was forced to stay right where he is. But with one away, it was a heads-up move over there at first to go ahead and take second base, perhaps staying out of the possible double play.
Second and third here, one man out. Here's the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
Well, I think if we were playing tennis, you'd call this one an unforced error. This is fairly routine out to short. I'm not sure what would have caused him to throw so wildly, but you can see the first baseman unable to keep his foot on the bag, and that's going to go down as an E6.
Here's Justin Morneau. And here's a ball hit in the air. La Stella is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out. But luckily, it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting one out.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Now here's a spot with a run home already. That looks nice on the scoreboard. But if you could put up a 2 or even a 3 spot here in the first, that could really go a long way against a guy like this.
He's set, now the pitch. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Well, this first inning's been a rough one already. He needs an out here in the worst way.
And you don't want to get caught having to play catch-up this early in the ballgame. So you're right. He's got to work his way out of this jam right now.
Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. And this is fouled straight back. Here he comes on 2-2. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that's a base hit. Now the relay home. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
Well, they are definitely getting a jump on things to start this one. This will go for a double, and that makes it 3-0 already. And even though there's still plenty of baseball to be played, they've got themselves a pretty good cushion, and they're threatening for more.
Nolan Arenado will stand in looking to keep this first inning rally hot. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. You got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
Here's the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
Here's the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
And this is a guy that needs to throw that curveball for strikes.
Yeah, when he doesn't have command on it, that's when he has to lean on his fastball. And sometimes that'll get him in trouble.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Colorado's out in front, 3-0. Chris Coghlan will dig in now, and he's got to be wondering when his bat's going to make the trip north from spring training, as he has really struggled in the early going. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Coghlan awaiting the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You can see where the third baseman is set up here to start the plate. He's well off the line with the left-handed hitter up there, so he has no shot at knocking this ball down as it heads to the corner for what will turn out to be a stand-up double.
Miguel Montero will stand in, off to a real hot start at the plate as he comes into this one sporting a .400 batting average.
Let's hold him, guys. Let's hold him.
First pitch to him. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. The next pitch. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Get the strikeout.
1-1 on the way. Outside, 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Fouled straight back. A runner at second, nobody out. Montero waits, now the pitch. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Arismendi Alcantara waits on deck. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
Yeah, and even though this bounces over the wall, I don't think it would have made any difference one way or the other. I kind of doubt he would have been thinking about going for 3, and the runner was going to score anyway without a problem.
Here's Arizmendi Alcantara as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season. No one out with a runner at second.
All right, Rocky, you got it.
Pause, now the pitch. Now he reaches and hits this one hard the other way. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the gloves down the line. And the run will score from second as they cut it to 1 at 3-2 now. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Tommy La Stella will stand in now, 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Come on, Rocky.
Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike 1.
Obviously, you want a base hit here and hopefully tie this game. But a ground ball to the right side, that wouldn't be so bad either.
Let's get him down right here.
He's ready now. The pitch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a pitch in the dirt. And as a runner, it's hard sometimes to tell whether you should advance or not. But I think the catcher just lost sight of this thing just for a moment. And as soon as he reads that at second base, he's off for third.
The 1-1 home. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as that ties our ball game at 3-3.
That's a nice job there to get this ball airborne. He's able to get that ball out there deep enough to pick up their third run of the inning.
Kyle Hendricks digs in at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Let's go.
Here's the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. The pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And a throw on to Morneau for route number 2. Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Michael McHenry will stand in as one of the stars from yesterday's ball game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First pitch coming. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch.
Let's go.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Pitch on the way.
Here we go.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Here comes a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
You can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Well, that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Payoff pitch coming. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Oh, boy. Not what you wanted to come back with when your guys just scored you 3 runs in the previous half inning. I mean, you want to at least make these guys earn their way on. Now he's going to need a ground ball.
Christian Bergman will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. First pitch coming. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. First offering on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the belt, the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
You can do it.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Swing and a liner. But this will be foul. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. The 2-2 coming. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanted to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
3-2, here it comes. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
Boy, at the very least, you're going to go down swinging. That's a tough way to make a second out when you've got a runner in scoring position.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now a swing and a fly ball. Soler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. 2 innings complete, score tied at 3 apiece. Jorge Soler is ready to go here as we begin the third.
For the Cubs, right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Now the first pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. The 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with two good takes.
Here comes the 2-0. Swing and a hard hit ball to second. He's got it from a knee. He gets him. What a play.
On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit.
Well, these guys aren't wasting a whole lot of time up there. They've taken an aggressive approach here early in the count, and it's paid off for them through the first few innings.
Starlin Castro will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch on the way. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Come on, Rocky.
Comes set, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and one away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. From the stretch. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And he'll reach first safely. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with one away.
Into the box, Chris Coughlin, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Has a look, now the pitch. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
Come down now.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
And giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with that release point. He's all over the place.
The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of him.
Here's the 2 and 2 home. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
You can just sense him starting to tense up out there on the mound. They had him down 0 and 2, and now he's struggling to make the perfect pitch, and it's not happening.
Now the 3 and 2 pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Three-two pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count pitch on its way. In the air to straightaway center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
This has just been a rough day for this guy so far in this one. Everything they're hitting is hard, even if it's right at someone.
Miguel Montero will stand in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third. First pitch coming. On a big swing there, and he really got into it high and deep to left center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Through 2.5. It's 3 apiece. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Colorado shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads forward now to start things out for the Rockies. Now here's the first pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Now the 1-2. That's hard hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So with the leadoff man at first, time to jump back a half century or so as we call on today's version of this date in baseball history. Corey Dickerson will try it again. He reached on an error and came around to score his first time. Now the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. On the way. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Here you go. Let's check this out in show motion. Look at him pick up that front leg, bring it down to get set, and then bang! Right down the left field line. That's a great look there.
Here's Justin Morneau. And a breaking ball down and in here as he's got to hop out of the way there.
Let's go!
1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
With 2 on already, sooner or later, you got to come in with something.
And the more pitches he throws, the more likely it is that this guy's going to be sitting on it.
That's right, good eye.
The 2-0 home to Morneau. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Here he comes on 2-1. And there's ball 3 now to Morneau. 3-1. Well, as if things weren't bad enough, he's in danger now of loading the bases for that man.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever a sound strategy in anybody's book.
Now the 3-1 home. And that is in there at the letters to run it full 3-2.
Yeah, that pitch is still up a little bit, but at least this one was out on a corner. But I don't think I'd want to be making a living up there too much.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Foul. Here's the full count offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
2 straight singles, now walk. Making it real tough on himself here as he starts the inning by loading the bases.
Carlos Gonzalez will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here. And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. And the first pitch misses high here, perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Come on, Rocky.
Here's a 1-0.
Here we go.
And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Does he dare go fastball here 2-0?
I think he's got to.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
Take sign?
That would be a take sign.
Let's go. Line drive now.
Here it comes, the 3-0. There's a strike as he gets this one over. It's 3-1 now.
And even 3-1, I say take another one.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. The 3-1 in the air to center. Fowler will make the play. Tagging is the runner from 3rd. And the go-ahead runs in to score on the sac fly as this is now a 4-3 ball game.
And you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least 1 run home, as that run will score from 3rd base.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. You know, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch now. That hole getting a little deeper now. It's 2-0. Seems like there have been quite a few of these easy takes here in these first few innings.
Actually, a lot of easy takes. He's making it much too simple for these guys to get into good hitters counts.
Now the 2-0. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Whoa, take clear at the
2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from 3rd.
great example right there, just using the whole field. Doesn't try to do too much here, just sort of inside out, something the other way. That'll be more than good enough to score that runner from third.
Good go, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael McHenry, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Here comes another 0-2. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
Things are not going any better for him this inning either. That's 6 runs he's given up so far, and I don't think I've seen anything that tells me he's about to turn things around.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Edwin Jackson is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Christian Bergman will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly defensively. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Here's the first offering. And they do have him bunting with 1 away as he puts this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow!
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Lined hard toward short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rockies 6 and the Cubbies 3. Arismendi Alcantara will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Arismendi Alcantara.
Now here's the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And the pitch. Swing and a shot towards second. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
Well, it wasn't just that he was getting fastballs there. He was getting hittable fastballs. This catches a ton of the plate, and he turns it around for a solid single.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He waits. Now the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. High and wide, 2 balls and a strike. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2. Full count now, 3-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. 3-2, here it is. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Boy, that's a big time to pick up the first strikeout of the ball game here. So far, guys have been putting the ball in play, and really that's been part of the problem, quite frankly. But that's a good job to get a much-needed punch-out right there.
In now, Edwin Jackson. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer it something that he shouldn't.
He's set, now the pitch. And they'll try to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but hey, he gets the job done.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
And it looks like he's rebounded pretty well from that rough inning a couple innings back. He put up a 0 last time, and he's close to doing it again.
3 runs, 7 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. From the belt, the pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep out to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And the runner is in from second. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Now batting.
They don't let this inning go to waste after all. The run comes in to score on the 2-out triple. Now they can even cut it to 1 with another base hit here.
In is Jorge Soler. And he takes ball 1.
Well, you're not going to get that call if you've been all over the place. Now, if I'm pitching, I want that call, but at this point, no, he hasn't earned it.
Now the 1-0. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
I think all these hits are making him a little gun-shy out there. He's starting to aim the ball and to nibble. When calls don't go your way, that could be trouble.
The 2-1. Takes that one a little bit low. 3 balls and a strike now.
You figure he should get something good to hit here. They don't want to walk him and put him on for the heart of the order.
Here he comes on 3-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard back up the middle. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. He's ready now, the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Now the 1-1.
Nope.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. Swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. And now the runners will get a head start here with 2 away.
And that's an important factor, too, because that's the tying run over there at first base, so he's likely scoring on an extra base hit.
Full count pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Starlin Castro. We'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home here in the inning so far.
Come on, hold him down.
First pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Two men are on with 2 men out.
Let's stop the bleeding right here. Now, come on.
Comes set. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Go!
The 1-1. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
You can bet they'd love to have him get out of this without having to call in that bullpen just yet.
2 down, runners at first and second. A big pitch here, 1-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Rockies lead this one 6-5. DJ LeMahieu start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck. Now here's the pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Here comes the 2-0. And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And a A swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Got in his kitchen big time right there.
Now the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right side, and that just about got the first base coach. Another payoff pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
And after your guys just gave you 2 runs the last half inning, you don't want to start giving them right back. A leadoff walk? No way. You can't do that right there.
Troy Tulowitzki will dig in, starting shortstop on last season's National League All-Star squad. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And the catch is made, 1 away.
Yeah, and here with the runner who's on the move, you've got no chance of even thinking about getting the double play. So a smart idea there just to take the sure out at first.
Corey Dickerson will stand in. He's 1 for 2 so far. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
2-0 count, the pitch. Nope. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. If it's my number 7 hitter, probably not.
1 out and a runner on second base. Now the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. So runners at first and second here with 1 away. And here's the left-handed hitting power threat, Justin Morneau. And here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Just because he's thrown 5 straight balls doesn't make this an automatic take, especially if for a guy in this part of the lineup.
1-0 on the way. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Coughlin comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 5,
Carlos Gonzalez will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Has a look, now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You can tell he's still frustrated after that first called strike. That's still on his mind.
pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Now another 0-2. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Chris Coughlin will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Number 8, Chris Coughlin.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. In there, 0-1.
Well, this start's been a real bear for him so far. You see the pitch count here to start the 5th. That has to be a concern.
Now the pitch. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, the pitchers have the right to work inside.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Here now the 2-2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Miguel Montero waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. And the leadoff man gone now to start the 5th. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Miguel Montero will dig in now. 1 for 2 to this point. First offering on the way. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, and you don't have to look much further than that location right there to see why he's been struggling. That pitch is right down the middle to start this at-bat.
Montero waits, now the pitch. Good curveball, strike 2. Here it comes. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Now the 1-2 home to Montero. Fouled back. 5 runs, 9 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Arismendi Alcantara will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. First pitch coming. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw over to Morneau's going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Nolan Arenado will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Now here's a ground ball that'll get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single.
It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Michael McHenry will step in, an RBI single this last time around. First pitch coming. He's running towards second, taking the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out.
Well, the only good news that comes out of this at-bat is that he stayed out of the double play. Other than that, this at-bat really didn't achieve a whole lot.
Willeen Rosario will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 20.
Swing and a line drive. Foul. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Comes set, now the pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Ready with another 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Oh, that's a sweet pitch right there. You know, on the mound, there's very few things that can happen negatively with this location. I mean, you're either going to swing and miss, you foul it off, or you hit it into the ground where it becomes a double play. But I'm sure on the mound, you'll take the strikeout.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Two out with the man at first. He's set, now the pitch. And oh, look out! Up and in and nearly took his head off.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
The 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's the 1-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Yeah, and on 1 and 2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
Here comes a 2-2. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
A runner on first with 2 away. Full count offering on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. DJ LeMahieu. See what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 5. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. First pitch on the way. Swinging a ball chopped foul down the left side. He's ready. Now the pitch. Out of play. From the stretch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. Boone Logan will get the call here as he'll start the 6th inning on the mound. Tommy La Stella will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready now on 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit ball towards the hole. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, this was never going to be an easy play. This is towards the hole, and he's on the outfield grass when he actually gets to this thing. And then he might have been thinking, am I going to spin and throw it or throw off balance? So he never really looks the ball in, and they're going to hit him with a tough error on this play.
Wellington Castillo will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Wellington Castillo.
And that misses ball 1.
Now out at second base, you'd like nothing more than to get another ground ball. Maybe get a double play to help out your pitcher.
Here's the 1-0. And a ground ball to Tulowitzki. This might be 2. LeMahieu on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Oh, this will be a good look here in show motion. Even in super slow-mo, I think we all know what's running through his mind right here. He knows he's going to get leveled, and this is something right out of a gymnastics class. That one had to hurt.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Jorge Soler will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time. Now the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. The next pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now the 2-1. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left as they move out in front 7-6.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here, that two-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with two away. Pays off for them big time here.
First baseman number 44,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. That last home run traveling an estimated 412 feet. Now here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Now here's the pitch. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike three, and the inning is over. Two for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this two-run home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 7 and the Rockies 6. Phil Koch will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth.
number 27, Phil Koch.
Troy Tulowitzki will lead things off for Colorado as they look to get something started in their half of the sixth. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Here it comes. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Now here's the pitch. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Wow, a real sharp break to this thing. It's a slider, and he starts it out over the middle of the plate. The hitter thinks he's got something that he can handle, and then this thing just makes a beeline right for his hands. That is a tough pitch.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The pitch. Ball 1.
Yeah, well, that's, I guess, what you'd call a rule book strike. Technically, that's in the strike zone, but it's a call that most pitchers don't get nowadays.
Here's the 1-1. This one's in there. Maybe should have been strike 3, but instead it's 1-2 now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Justin Morneau come in now with 2 away. And to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
Here's the first offering. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. Trying to hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Adam Ottavino is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Starlin Castro will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Now the 2-0 home. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Getting that first out is always critical in a 1-run ball game. I mean, they could certainly use a quick 7th inning here.
Chris Coughlin will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Now here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Off the plate again. 2-0 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. The 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. And that will become out number 2.
Well, right here he got him out on his front foot just a little bit, and that's definitely that changeup. But he still manages the spin on this thing pretty good, just right at the first baseman.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Put your right glasses on.
The 1-0. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And Gonzalez will make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. Carlos Gonzalez will stand in. He popped out in his last time. First pitch to him. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Pitch on the way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. This man out for his second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Now the pitch. And a good pitch there as this ball sent out to straightaway central for Fowler. And he's got it for out number 1.
The batter, number 28, third baseman,
Nolan Arenado will get another shot now. 2 for 3 in the game. Now here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Credit where credit's due. This guy's done a good job out of the bullpen.
No question. He's been able to hold that lead, and these guys really haven't threatened him at all.
Here it comes. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' third baseman. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
That's right. Wait for your pitch.
2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. One out, nobody on. The 2-2 coming. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Since coming in the 6th, he's knocked down 5 in a row, giving him a real lift out there.
Michael McHenry will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. Oh, he gets a glove on it here to knock it down. But he knows he's got no chance at first, so we'll see how they score that. Most likely an infield single.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at first. And this is indeed going to be a base hit.
Drew Stubbs will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Drew Stubbs.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count.
Maybe even taking 2.
Here it comes, 3-0. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 3-1. Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined towards center field. In there, a base hit. And he might have misjudged this a bit as he reaches out, but it goes right by him in center field. And the runner will score from first.
Well, these two teams have been pretty evenly matched all throughout this game, and now that's reflected on the scoreboard as well, as he gets a good pitch to hit right there and doubles home a run to square things up in this game here in the late going.
Pedro Strop will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he swings and hits a line drive out to left. Coghlan is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rafael Betancourt will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Rafael Betancourt.
Jonathan Herrera is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Jonathan Herrera.
On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
The 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. On the way. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here it comes, 2-1. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Another 2-2 offering. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats. Here he comes on 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Tommy La Stella will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. The pitch. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. One on the way. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
The 1-2 with one away. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Now another 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Just like the guy he faced before this, another long at-bat here. He's had to make 13 pitches just to these last two hitters.
Two pitch on the way. Full count, 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You gotta make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Three-two, here it comes. And he lays off, ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Pedro.
Matt Caesar will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Matt Caesar.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
One 0 on the way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. The second for one. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the eighth straight ahead. And we are tied 7-7. Jonathan Herrera will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 19, Jonathan Herrera.
Neil Ramirez is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Neil Ramirez.
DJ LeMahieu start out the inning for the Rockies, to be followed by Troy Tulowitzki waiting on deck. And a ball 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 1-0. Inside with the breaking ball, 2-0.
That trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Ready on 2-1. Right on the corner, 2-2.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Here's the 2-2 home. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Payoff pitch coming. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And in a tie ball game, you don't want to be giving these guys free base runners to start the inning. He's going to need to bounce back from that run.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch coming. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. He waits, now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Comes set, now the pitch. Hard hit down the line, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. The next 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Sometimes, especially when you're down in the count, you just got to take whatever the pitcher gives you. He's not trying to muscle up on something, not even really trying to drive anything. He's just trying to make contact, put the ball in play, and good things wind up happening for him.
Corey Dickerson will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Boy, and right here, just a ground ball is going to get you a run. And more than that, it gets you the lead in this game. So you've got to find a way to put that ball in play.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Under it is Rizzo. 1 away.
The go-ahead run has to hold there at third base. 1 out now. No gimme that they're going to get him home.
Justin Morneau will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
As a look, now the pitch. That's by him for strike 1.
Yeah, just really jumping out at that last pitch. He had him thinking fastball, maybe even slider.
Both teams right now with 11 hits in the ballgame. A 1-1 home. And that's taken for a called strike 2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
One-two. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out. And a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now.
You got the go-ahead run and scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at ball one.
Let's go, Gonzalez.
1-0 pitch now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Gonzalez able to lay off, and he's aboard after working a base on ball.
And once he got to 2-0, I think he started peeking over at that on-deck signal, because it was pretty clear that he didn't want any part of this guy.
Jason Mott will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out. Nolan Arenado will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Hit something on, right in. Put some runs on the board. Bring him home, baby.
All right, guys, make it happen.
First offering on the way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Let's get something started. Let's get a couple runs. Let's go, guys. Get the guys in.
Now the 1-0. 2-0 now.
Deep breath time now on the mound. You've got to compose yourself. And that strike zone's looking about the size of a tin can.
Come on. There's opportunity right here. Come on, guys.
Here's the 2-0. And there's the first strike, 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
Come on, guys.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it.
Drop it.
Soler is there now to put this one away for the 3rd out as they'll strand that potential go-ahead run at third base. Rockies leave them loaded. This remains a 7-all tie. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brooks Brown will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half.
51, Brooks Brown. Now playing third base and batting in the 9th spot, number 3.
Dexter Fowler will try again. 2 for 4 in the ballgame.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder number 23, Dexter Fowler.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Now here's the pitch. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. High and wide. 2 balls and a strike. Here he comes on 2-1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
The 3-1 coming. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Jorge Soler will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Now the first pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And now the wheels spin in that first base dugout.
Oh, that man right there has got to be sweating bullets. Hard to say I blame him at all.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
Now the 2-0. On the ground is short. LeMahieu. Back to Morneau, a double play.
Well, if you want to go by the numbers, somewhere around 37% of leadoff walks come around to score. Now, EK, I know you didn't know that, but that won't be an issue here as he bounces right back and he gets himself the double play.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
First pitch coming. Low for ball 1. Here's a 1-0. Out in front as he lifts a fly ball out toward right field. Gonzalez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9, and we are tied 7-7. Michael McHenry will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Now here's the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ball game! So it's a solo shot to dead center. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award, but what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top, 8-7. Good night from Denver.